Hello, and welcome to today's gameplay of Assassin's Creed 2. Today we are going to be doing sequence 5. I'm Mr. Nose, and without further ado, let's get started, shall we? We are currently, well, same place as has been, hanging out with his assassin friends, learning Ezio's life and trying to be a better assassin. He is um, just foiled the Pazzi conspiracy and killed Francesco de Pazzi after he killed Vieri and his son. No, he started with Umberto Berti, then did Vieri and foiled the conspiracy by the. Let's just listen to him take a second and talk with Lorenzo de Medici, and then we'll talk about it.
When I was 6 years old, I fell into the Arno. I soon found myself drifting down and into darkness. Certain my life was at an end. Instead, I woke to the sound of my mother weeping. At her side stood a stranger, soaking and smiling at me. My mother explained that he had saved me. And so began a long and prosperous relationship between two families. Yours and mine. I am sorry I could not save your father and brothers.
You have nothing to apologize for. I believe Jacopo de Pazzi played a part in their deaths.
He just spawned out of nowhere.
As well. I need to find him.
That coward fled before we could arrest him.
Have you any leads?
No, they've hidden themselves well.
They?
Jacopo was not the only conspirator to escape.
If they work with Jacopo, they were surely involved in the plot against my family as well. Give me their names.
Antonio Maffei, Archbishop Francesco Salviati, Stefano da Bagnone, and Bernardo Baroncelli.
Bene. I will go and see my uncle. He has men stationed in the countryside.
Wait, before you go.
A codex page.
I took it from the files of Francesco de Pazzi, seeing as he clearly no longer needs it. I've always had an interest in things of antiquity, as did your father.
It is meaningful to me as well.
Then consider it a gift. Che il Signore ci protegga.
So he saved Lorenzo's life, Ezio, by stopping the Pazzi conspiracy. Let's take a look at the conspirators.
Jacopo de Pazzi, the money. This guy was the head of the Pazzi family, and he ran their banking business. An associate of Lorenzo de Medici, he had nothing against him personally. So he hired 4 Templar hitmen to take care of the situation for him. Bernardo di Bandino Baroncelli. Brought up to hate the Medici family for the exile of his cousins, Baroncelli ran the numbers in the Pazzi Bank by day and murdered for the Templars at night. It was Baroncelli who delivered the first blow. Stefano de Bagnone. Known for his cruelty, Bagnone was trained in Rome as a Templar butcher. It was Bagnone who stabbed Lorenzo de Medici in the back. Antonio Maffei. Witness to the sacking of Volterra by Florentine mercenaries, Maffei blamed Lorenzo. He joined the Templars to seek revenge. It was Maffei who slashed Lorenzo's neck. Archbishop Francesco Salviati. Convinced he would be the next Archbishop of Florence, Salviati was enraged when Lorenzo stood in his way. But the Templars were there to heal his wounds. It was Salviati who marched their troops into the city.
We'll talk a little bit more about them historically as we find them. This part takes years of Ezio's life, but what he of course started by.
I've marked the Palazzo Medici on your map. In order to achieve 100% sync with Ezio's life, you should go exploring.
I'm not going to. There was a DLC that just gave him coin, gave him florins. Actually, while I'm looking at it, I want to see if there are any. I have to think. Was it the codex page? No. We need to get all the codex pages before sequence 5. No, this is sequence 5. Before sequence 6, we will look for. Ooh, that was a bad jump. Where does that lead? To the well, actually, we're gonna do it now, since we have to talk to Leonardo to decode them. Let's see. DNA doesn't tell us how many, does there? Courier treasures. No, it does not. See? It takes 2 years for Ezio to finish this sequence. To find everyone. The only... Now I know within our inventory we can find them. Actually, you know what I want to do? I want to dye my tunic. We'll do that at the next painter. Painter. The other side of that wall. Money. No. The treasure maps tell you where the coin is. Oh, it's the pouch makers that have the dyes. I believe I forgot that. So it would be like this guy. Tailors. Oops. Sorry. So, I suppose that while we're doing this, let's take a moment while we're running around this city to talk about Florence in a little bit more detail that I didn't get to previously. It's the most populous and capital city of the whole Tuscany region. Present-day Florence, which would have been this Florence as well, was established around in 59 BC by Julius Caesar. Am I on the wrong side? Where is it? Oh, here it is. It's in here. Let's see what colors we have. No. 14 crimson. So, it was a settlement for Caesar's veteran soldiers and was named originally Fluentia, owing to the fact that it was built between the two rivers. which was later changed to Florentina, or meaning flowering. It's currently ranked,
Well, aren't you a funny
this
monkey?
is what gets me, it's currently ranked as one of Forbes' most beautiful cities in the world. Ranked in the top 15 fashion capital. And then its historic center was also designated in 1982 as a World Heritage Site. And as you can see, many of these buildings here still stand, like the Ponte Vecchio. No, Ponte Vecchio is the bridge, but the Palazzo di Signoria, the Duomo, and this Santa Maria, this church here, they all still stand today. It's amazing to me. Alright, didn't pick anything up. Alright, let's do this one. Okay, not what I wanted, but that'll do.
Foul creature! Stay away from me!
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with you, boy. I know there's at least 2, maybe 3 codex pages in Florence that I haven't picked up yet. And I would much rather do it now than do it later. And we could do it later, as one of our allies gives us a map. So, I suppose that's an option. But one I don't care for. I'd rather do it now, because you can just pick it up and go bye-bye. Usually, this is probably not going to end well, because I have very low health, and it's technically inside a bank.
It is so you die! Where do you think you're going?
I think that's my record. That's 5 people that I've stabbed before having to actually fight. I'm actually glad we got to see that. Ooh. Nope, not gonna happen. Come at me. You know why I wear red? So the bad guys can't see me bleed.
I see him! Not you!
One thing I really don't like is once we get inside the banks, they won't run. I'm gonna leave that viewpoint alone there because it's already essentially opened everything up.
No one is safe anymore. What a pass. What does he do?
Alright, let's see what we got. It's doing that big old jump. Oh, we got another one right there. That's what I thought. I thought there was 2 there in this district. And I believe, if my memory serves, there's 1 within the district that... Ooh, sequence 2. I believe there's another one. armor.
You hurt someone pulling stunts like that.
Oh, that go well.
Throw you in a sack right here.
At least I got him before he... Right in his eyes. That's rough. I almost feel bad for him. Except he's a Templar guard.
Leave it open.
Was needed. A lot of them coming up though. I don't know why those 4 aren't coming up. Yeah, I get that. And that, everybody, is why I wear red. Definitely gonna pick up that pot from that viewpoint.
One more sent to the Lord. You'll find peace to your house. Oh, dear Lord, what beasts you have killed.
Not again. When
Where are we headed? That's what I thought. Thought the viewpoint was up there. San Lorenzo.
Bring me your
Not
sick
cool.
and wounded. Drunken wager on something. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. I'll go. Chill. He'll hurt someone.
Oh, a little too high for him.
In summer, have you taken a blow to the head?
So we'll have to find a different way. There we go. If I recall, there is also a feather up here. Come on, dude, you can climb that. So ridiculous. Feather. Almost ran right past it. Pretty sure there's not one there. Oh, alright, let's go do this one. We'll work our way around until we get to that one. It won't take too much longer out of this. And then when we get to where most of these Potsy lackey that could be death. Oh, that's not bad. Where the Potsy lackeys are. We'll do looking for more of that. Could be bad.
Get down from there! Ora!
House right there with the dotted flags. That is the Medici house, palazzo. It's their house banner. I have knives. Nope. Have to make sure to pick up some. I'm gonna throw him off the roof.
He's here! You're mine, assassin!
Goodbye.
He's getting away!
Didn't kill him.
He's here!
Sadness.
I found him! Master, don't lose him!
Actually, I have to jump off this one. Is there anything up here? There's one right there. We'll get that back on the way to Leonardo. I want to get them all. Because what I like to do is collect them as we go through. And then when we get the storyline ones that send us back to Leonardo, then he automatically decrypts it. We don't have to go out of our way to talk to him about it. There we go. Not quite sure what that means, but it's got a alright, last one to check. I think there's another. And if I'm wrong, about there being another one here, we'll find out when we get the map. At that point, we'll get nope, no.
You remind me of someone.
I don't remind you of anybody.
Whole family. No man be confused concerning the nature of this killer. He is a base, evil man.
I was gonna say that didn't go well. While we're here, we can't make that jump. We're gonna have to go around.
Keep away, you murderer!
I jumped from the ceiling. How do you, the roof? How do you think I'm a murderer from doing that? Thank you for jumping now, you. Up. Ah, I was right. There was another one. Alright, so let's go get these and then go talk to Leonardo and we will head upon our hunt. Art merchant. There is an achievement though, as the heads up, for buying a piece of art from Florence and one from Venice, which, spoiler alert, we will go to Venice eventually. Fellas. Venice, believe it or not, even though Ezio is from Florence, Venice is where most of the game takes place. It's got more than, did I highlight it? Yep. It's got more than half of the feathers. It has one, no, it's only got two. Same amount as, it's got 2 assassin tombs, same as Florence. That way. it's funny to me. You can tell this was my first Assassin's game and the one that I'm most comfortable with, because running these rooftops almost feels like home, and that's weird coming from a video game standpoint. But this game just holds the test of time for me. I almost wish we'd get more DLC for it, even though that's BSC, and it's just one of my favorite games of all time. And I've played it almost once a year since I got it. The only other game that I think I've ever done, alright, we'll take one, that I've done that with is Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. I've played that almost every year, every other year for 20 years. And I don't think there's been another game that I've done that with. I mean, now you could say this whole series.
My fault.
Maybe Halo. I guess you could say maybe Halo. Because I played that series 1, 2, specifically 3 a lot. Like, a lot. Now, I don't remember if it's this one. The rooftops are so much easier for me to climb. I know my way around the city by rooftop, not by street level. Oh. Yes, let's go to the street. No. Alright. Where is he? No, not going over there. We're here. Let's talk to Leonardo.
Ezio, thank God you're all right. This madness with the Medici and the Pazzi, is this why you pursued Francesco?
Not exactly.
Well, whatever your reasons, the city's safe again thanks to you. Now tell me, how may I be of service? Ah, another page. Aha, it's a similar cipher to the last one. This won't take long. Interesting.
I wonder what these are.
Indeed.
This is like the only thing left in my candy jar.
It's another blade design for delivering poison.
Can you build it?
See, it won't take very long. I just need to find a way to hollow out the blade without sacrificing the...
It's all right, Leonardo. Just do what you need to do.
All done. I filled your blade with a bit of poison to start with. Should you run out, just visit a doctor.
Poison? From a doctor?
In high enough doses, that which cures can kill.
I am in your debt once more, my friend.
Anytime, Ezio. Anytime.
We're actually going to go to the villa first. Pick up some coin, upgrade some buildings, and then we are going to buy armor. I was going to say that special assassin tomb is the auditory family crypt. Not going to do that one either, because that one is just more Florins. In this game, Florins grow on trees. Oh, I actually came to the right city. Cool.
Buongiorno.
Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
Blacksmith now, or spend the rest of it out in the. Spend the last 2K out in the out on armor. Assuming I have enough money. I'm really not liking this piece of candy. Like, I can't place it. It's like it's a sour apple, but it's weird.
I'll just count it again.
Oh, where's my corner? Because I'm more worried about the candy. Honestly, I'm not gonna chew through it. I am gonna show it a bit, but it's kind of gross.
Ezio! Come in, come in! To what?
I've been sent from Firenze by Il Magnifico to attend to some unfinished business. Looking for Jacopo de Pazzi.
Ha! Who isn't? We've been at it for days.
Perhaps what I carry will help us both. A list of his co-conspirators. One of them will talk before he dies.
Excellent. These men are sure to lack Jacopo's resources, which means they will be easier to find. I will put my scouts to it at once.
I appreciate the help, Uncle. I've got something else for you as well. More codex pages.
Ah, let's see what we can learn. What is this? What profit?
What did you find, Uncle?
Just another damn mystery. The text here roughly translates to only the prophet may open it. There's reference to 2 pieces of Eden, but these pages offer no answers, Nipote. At least, not on their own. You must find more.
We'll have to save it for another day, Uncle. I have a mission to attend to.
As you wish. Now, if you hope to defeat these bastardi, I will need to teach you a few things. Meet me on the practice field.
Guess I have no choice. Is that or we don't go anywhere?
All right, Ezio. You're familiar with counterattacking, but what happens when your enemy is as well?
I don't usually give them the opportunity.
Tough talk offers little protection against Templar steel.
Then by all means, Maestro. Teach me what to do.
Now dodge.
Bene, bene. Now do it again. Much better.
This is essentially why we're as Ezio is for Desmond to earn these things while he is hunting Templars. What are we doing? Oh, disarms. I like disarming, because then we can take their weapon and just.
Let's see it another time.
Oh, I didn't do it in time. Nope. Come on. Got it.
Just one more time, Ezio.
Back here. My wife and daughter hate it when I do stuff like this. Because of my hand-eye coordination. Maybe it's just the years. Man, maybe I shouldn't do this. Showing off and dying at the same time.
Magnifico! Once again, you exceed my expectations.
Signore, we found Jacopo's men, and they wait your word to strike.
Relay the following. No man moves until they have spoken with Ezio. Intesi?
It will be done.
Go, Ezio. Visit with my mercenaries in the countryside. See if Jacopo's lackeys won't lead you to him, but be careful. They will be expecting you.
Alright, so let's go kill some Templars. We got like 4 of them to do. What we're gonna do though, we are headed to San Gimignano, and since we've already talked about that city when we attacked Vieri, we're gonna focus on our targets going into the missions, but we are also Northgate. We will be talking about the Templar, not the Templar, the assassin tomb that's there, and the assassin that it houses, or at least the shrine to the said assassin. And we are going to pick up high points so we can find maybe we won't do all the high points because this is the tower. I call it Tower Town. But this is the one that's got crazy high points. And you have to get really good at the wall climb and side jump. Well, if you're gonna fall down, I'm just gonna run away. Oh, my nose itches. Oh, that didn't go well. Tierra del Diavolo? Oh, wait, do we have any of the high points set? Not what I wanted. I wanted the map. No, the only high point that we have is that one. Alright. So let's look for an eagle's roost. That one. Oh, where's he going? Oh, right above me. Let's see if that's a a viewpoint. The problem I have with, oh, there's one right there, is that most of these towers you have to climb every side to get all the way up. So, let's see if we have any codex pages. We could have done all this like right before or right after we fought Vieri. Same with picking up feathers that are in this area, and let's see, feathers. The tomb we couldn't get into, but we could have done feathers and chests.
Back off!
No, you guys are gonna die. 4, 5. Am I gonna get 6? Am I gonna break my record? Nope. Nope, I'm gonna break my record. Wish I could run in the bank. Wish I could have run in the bank. Dun, 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 dun. Missed my door. I did. Alright, what's next?
Guard! Guard!
Oh boy. Let's go talk to this guy right here. Give him 500 florins. And what I like to do, this is what I like to do. Oink. I take my money back. So there's that. Oh, no, back back to the map. Right here. And I think there's 2 or 3 in the city and 1 or 2 outside of the city. I think.
Hey, get down! Now!
That didn't go well.
Eccolo,
Oh,
Luca!
that'll work.
Master! He's losing us! Ah!
Is that the high point?
Bastardo!
Is that a high point right there? I can't tell. I don't think so.
Eccolo! Get him!
Bye.
Hurry! We're losing him!
I'm on the wrong side of the building. That guy don't even know. Oh, he's stuck right there. Alright, cool. Hey guys,
No reason to be here.
I need you 2 to die.
We are imposing.
Thank you.
There, on him!
Oh, there's 2 there. What? Yeah, run off. This is the guy that's chasing me off the roof.
Time has come to ask yet you will get exactly what you deserve.
Really? Still not really.
There he is!
No. Come back here, man.
Who are these little bambinas? Is this meant to protect?
Eccolo! Get him!
It was annoying. Alright, so there's that. Let's go. We gotta be careful here because there's a memory star right next to it. If we start it, we'll just talk about that person we're gonna kill, and then move forward from there.
Hey! I have to replace
Blah
it.
blah blah blah
That was
blah.
from the
blah.
guild, and Master Bacci is
Climb,
notoriously
man.
cheap.
Oh, are you serious? That's why I hate climbing these buildings. There's a feather. Still interested in a collectible shell? Comment below. There we go. If it wasn't for those codex pages, I probably would not be climbing this high point because they are crazy, ridiculous. One more halfway. Nope. And I would almost bet money that this isn't going to do me a dang bit of good. Not a dang bit of good. Nope. Alright, let's pop into that assassin too. It's the best way to get in there without jumping to my death. Oh, there's a thing there. Wish I'd have known that. Wouldn't have been so freaked out. Now, if you are going to, in an attempt to collect all of the 100% the villa, you do have to buy paintings from each city. There, you might think that you have the opportunity to double up, but some of them do. But there is at least one unique painting in each city. So we just entered. I believe it's pronounced Torre Grossa. I believe. This tomb is the tomb of Wei Yu, who in Assassin's Creed lore assassinated Qin Shi Huang, who is the first emperor, who was, is, something there. No, there. The first emperor of China. In lore, tyrannical government, as seems to be the case with each of these 6 assassins, and who they have killed. And again, ties with the Templar Order. Historically, though, the murder or the Emperor's death was on September 10th, 210 BC, within the Julian calendar. Cause is largely unknown, but it was believed to be from Chinese alchemy. They would brew elixirs that was believed to be an elixir of immortality. Essentially, it was just a mercury pill, and that poison eventually killed him instead of granting him immortality. And that's what's believed to have killed the first emperor of China. Though I think most of his... Oh, I remember this one. I don't like this one. This one gets confusing. Most of the emperors would do stuff like that. Nope. Can I do it up and left? Nope. Can't hear though. There we go. There we go. And around and around and around. Up we go. Hello, my friend. Suck my blade. Remember how to do this. Over some more. Now we're inside the church. Now we gotta get through the library. You're gonna die. Don't even front, bro. Oh, I hate these guys. Come on. Come on, big boy. Bring it to me. Give it to me. Not you. I want your sword. Come on. Thank you. Alright. Yeah. Bye, Felicia.
Cats! It's getting clear! Hey, on him! Renato, we're losing him!
That didn't go well.
I hope you have made... Now, move!
Did not go well at all. Here's these flags again with the this one with a dagger. That's actually pretty cool. I had not noticed. 10 years, so many years you catch the littlest of things. And then if I tell any of my friends about it, oh boy, would they laugh at me. Like, oh, I can't believe you didn't see that before. And it's just like, shut up, yo. I get too much of a kick out of throwing people over ledges. Too much of a kick. There's another of the... Oops. A couple of them.
No one is allowed. That's you! Got it!
That could have been... Yeah, I needed it. No, I didn't. Give me the...
Hey!
Leave me alone.
Renato, we're losing him!
You lost me as soon as you saw me.
Via strada, idiota! That's you! Got it!
Oh, this is gonna be
Cats!
not
Getting
good.
clear. Hey, on him!
You guys seriously chasing me? That's funny. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, you can tell I played 3 or 4 times. Here we are. With a spear. I always thought that was a dagger, but from the photo it looks like a spear. Alright, now let's move on to our targets. We have 4 and then Jacopo. I wish they would mark them on my map. That's the way I have them marked in my notes. so I wouldn't feel stupid if I say the wrong name. But we're gonna start with this doofus at the bottom here. Find a quick way down without killing myself. Yep, there's a quick way down right there. Right there, you can see where it is. Here's a freebie. Oh well, that didn't go well. What's up, bro?
Salute, Ezio. Antonio Maffei has sought
It's actually the
refuge
first guy on
atop
my
the
list.
city's tallest structure, spouting scripture and arrows in equal measure. The man has
This
clearly
guy.
lost his mind. Making matters worse, he's posted
This guy.
archers all around
Of
him.
course, it's
You do well
this
to
guy.
clear them out before approaching.
Grazie for the information.
I hate this guy. But his full name, historically, is Antonio Maffei di Volterra. He was born in 1450 and died in 1478. Historically, he's the one that cut Lorenzo below his ear, and then hid, but then, of course, was arrested and hung next to Francesco de Pazzi. There, not much special with this guy. Unfortunately, within series lore, he escaped and is now doing this. Which is funny, he's worried about other people's being, well, to be honest, I'm not sure what he's worried about. Oh, it's close to being bad. But he's up here quoting scripture, and after he attempted murder, very Christian man, very Christian. But that's really the point of the Templars. They don't really have a religion from a lore standpoint. At least the way that we understand it. They always talk about the Father of Understanding, but not sure. Alright, you're not gonna like this, bro.
No grazie.
Oh well. Not exactly how I wanted it to go. I like throwing them over. And you wait, and then the tunnel comes through.
Have some respect for death, my friend.
I'll show you respect.
No, I will. Che tu possa al fine trovare riposo, nel corpo e nella mente. Requiescat in pace.
Alright. What's the next one?
Maestro, it's with fear in my heart that I write this letter. The prophet has arrived. I feel it. The birds don't act as they should. They swirl around the location. I see them from my tower. I will not attend our meeting as asked. I can't expose myself like this, or the demon might find me. Forgive me, for I am only listening to my voice. May the Father of Understanding guide you. Guide me, Brother A.
What was it sent to? Oh, it was sent to the Spaniard. Pick up this high point and then do that one right there. There's our quick down. We can find a.
No, stay back! Guard!
They're almost worse than the beggar women of the first game. Almost. Not what I wanted. But with the way this city's levels are, it's hard to get to the right spot.
I want him stopped! All right!
Goodbye. Tio?
Please, just leave me alone!
I wonder if that means towel. I don't know Italian. That's why I ask questions like that. Dude, go up. There we go. If you notice, oh, it's not this one. I thought this one had a glyph in the center of the tower. Did I bring up anything interesting? No. Alright. Let's go to the memory. Oh, I thought I jumped off the wrong spot. Ooh. Dude, oh, get up. Get up.
Milano has nothing on me. I have the sharpest blows of all.
You need to relax, friend. There's no power between us, I assure you. Faster and faster! Stay back, dog!
Here's some of the weirdest things on this. Stay back, your dog. I can't do a backwards release. That's a fight. Notice every beat-up mission is a woman who gets
Ezio,
unpleased
about
with her
time,
man.
we found Bernardo Baroncin.
Ottima notizia. Tell me where he is and I'll see that he's dealt with.
That's the trap. Lorenzo actually had him arrested days ago, after being returned to us from Constantinople. But he escaped. We believe him to be somewhere inside San Gimignano.
Va bene. I'll see if I can't pin him down.
How do you expect to succeed where the rest of us have failed?
I have my ways.
Baroncelli? Yep. See, now, this one, he was born January 15th, 1420, and of course died December 29th, 1479, a year after the conspiracy. It took him that long because, well, one, he was the direct murderer of Lorenzo's brother, whose name right now I can't pronounce. But he actually was able to get out of town somehow, and you can see him right there. He was able to get to Constantinople, which is actually interesting. Oh, he saw me. His friends didn't see me though. Now this guy's running. So he would be caught within Constantinople on the 23rd of December It's hard to check my notes while I'm chasing him around this town. So he was caught in Constantinople, essentially deported back to Florence and hanged on the 29th at this one wasn't Ponte the Plaza Vecchio. This one was at the Palazzo del Bargello. So most have had to chase it. Guy.
Traditional remedies and you will say I am quite.
There we go.
I knew you would come.
Where is Jacopo?
So you can do to him what you've done to me? There is still time for you to clear your conscience. We gather at the church when a meeting is called. Mi duole dover giungere a tanto. Requiescat in pace.
Alright, next one. So we've done San Gimignano. Now we get to do the Tuscan countryside. And the fun part about the Tuscan countryside is I'm gonna ride a freaking horse. So I don't have to be running around so slowly. Oh, I got something in my eye. Still enjoy doing that. I don't think I got even a little bit of notoriety killing him. Alright, of course. Right out there. I like the fact that he can grab a hold of those little bitty, essentially rocks, but they're just, I would say, imperfections in the wall. This, I think, is Francesco Salviati. I think.
Ah, there you are. Listen,
Nope.
we've found Stefano da Bagnone. Just follow this road and it'll bring you to the abbey where he's taken refuge. Wait, before you go, take these. You can use them to create a distraction.
My thanks, friend.
So, here again, we have Stefano Bagnone, born 1418, died 1479. Historically, he was a priest. He was the one who tried to kill Lorenzo de' Medici. He found refuge with monks, but was arrested on May 3rd, 1478. I think that's wrong. I'm betting it was May 3rd, 1479. But this guy, oh man, I feel bad for this guy. Feel bad for most of the people in the conspiracy, even though they're, you know, conspired to kill a handful of Medicis. But this guy had his ears and his nose cut off, and then hung from the Palazzo del Signoria.
Let us pray, brother.
Pray? Pray for what?
The Lord's protection.
If you think the Lord
The red ones will
has
fight
any
you.
interest in our affairs, you've another thing coming.
And the blue
But
one is our
please, by
target.
all means, continue to delude yourself if it helps to pass the time.
You speak blasphemy.
No, I speak truth.
But to deny his most exalted existence
Is the only
We're going to
rational
come back
response when faced with the declaration that there exists some invisible madman in the sky. And believe me, if your precious Bible is anything to go.
I gotta kill him.
Now I will see who was right.
Where is Jacopo?
Nothing to fear, I suppose. They meet in the shadow of the Roman gods.
Ora sei libero dalla paura. Requiescat in pace.
Bye, Felicia.
There!
That's
Don't
my
let
gate.
him get
Excuse me.
away! Merda, he's getting away! I see him!
Look at all
Get
these
away!
freaking guys with swords. Excuse me, monkey. Monkey. Eh.
There! Eccolo! Get him!
Bye. I believe it's this way. Hit that one and then hit that viewpoint. We're not gonna do any more out viewpoints up here. I don't think there's any just randomly in the Tuscan countryside. I don't remember, because I don't have that kind of memory. But I do know that if I miss it, I get a map later. So that's a plus, right? Not what I wanted.
Over here, Ezio.
No, not back there. I guess we'll just take this money.
Over here, Ezio. We found Archbishop Salviati. He's barricaded himself inside that villa. Take some of my men. Use them to clear the fields. Then find a way over the wall so you can open the gates.
Command over my own army. A nice change of pace from the usual sneaking and stabbing. I like it.
Typically don't deal with doing the...
How did you get?
Well, that's not true. I send them to fight, then I climb over and kill him.
And will stand for 100 more. Stop wasting the lives of your men. But then via. All that awaits you here is death. Turn back.
Is it?
Men, prepare yourselves! The assassin has arrived!
Yes, I have.
I need to find a way to open the gates.
Excuse me.
I want you to stay away, assassin. You're finished, assassin. Do you hear me? Finished!
You Templars, always singing the same song.
Do you think a few minutes...
They should.
Alright, so who am I? Oh wow, it helps if I have the right button. So
It's quite a plan you have. Spouting nonsense while you send these other men to die. Where is Jacopo?
He knows you come for him, emerging only in darkness to meet with the others.
That answers when. Now tell me where. La fede dovrebbe dare conforto. Non pena. Requiescat in pace.
that was Francesco Silvia. He was the Archbishop of Pisa in 1474. He was born in 1443, and then he died in 1479. The problem that he had was he used his nephew to lure the Medicis to the Duomo, and then when he went to secure the Palazzo Vecchio to kill the Gonfalonieri and take possession of the Signoria, he ended up getting arrested by the Gonfalonieri, and then was hung next to the other Francesco. So it didn't work out well for him. Didn't work out well for any of them. Not a single one of them.
Keep away, you murderers! Keep away, you murderers! Ma che diavolo? What got into you? You may be the big man wherever you come from, but here, you're just a bit on the stairs.
Well, what's he doing?
We could do assassination missions from they're from Lucrezia. Wow, I almost said Lucrezia, but that's not right. The assassination missions come from Lorenzo. Alright, let's go after Jacopo. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about Jacopo de Pazzi as we're walking around here. He was born in 1421. Of course, he died in 1478.
Long enough to follow him.
He'll
lead me to his Templar brothers. I'll have more names for my list.
So he died in 1478 instead of the in-game date, which right now is January 3rd, 1480. He got hurled through a window by a Florentine mob. That didn't go well. So, he got hurled through a window after the conspiracy, and then his body got dragged through the streets and flung in the Arno. Yeah.
What's going on here? Are they late?
He didn't have a good death.
See me, this much I know.
If you can even say someone can have a good death. But yeah, his was no, it feels like that they stirred up this conspiracy, and you could see it from the mob that the game depicted. But they just were brutalized. And even though they conspired to remove the Medici, they really deserve that? What they got? I honestly don't think anyone deserves that. Not the way they got it. So it won't go well.
Ciao,
bello.
ragazzo.
Wanna learn some new
In the
moves?
mood for a little company? Ooh, what a big, strong ragazzo.
Next guards that walk by, those two are
What
gone.
are you and the others planning, Jacopo?
Bring our man a flagon of wine.
This way, mister.
So I have to knock that guy's loot out of his hand. It's dead.
What's going on here? Are they late? They haven't seen me, this much I know.
Try this again. Hopefully this time I can get off the ground and stay off the ground. Because rooftops are really the best way to do these trails. So I still have that one that no. And then I go over here. Hopefully this guy doesn't fall off the roof. There goes his bow. There he goes.
What's happened here? Where's the guy?
What are you and the others planning, Jacopo?
Wonder if he dies. No, don't hit him. That's problematic for him.
Peasants are not allowed to fight. We don't need your kind here.
Oh, good. No, 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 no. He's gonna be here in a minute now. Awesome.
What are the fucks doing, useless bastards?
The most here would tell me send those not mercenary, yeah, mercenaries right there to attack the guards. But why? When I can just come over here and wait. Hopefully, I'll hit a checkpoint because you usually desync at least once.
Your letter
to
mentioned
this.
Venezia. Are there Templars there as well?
That feels really naive. Of course they're there. They're everywhere. Especially at this point. Can I get one of those guys? Sweet, I can. They're gonna be needed.
Buy me a little time. Got it.
This is gonna be funny.
Where? Hold on. So, he's disappeared. I've lost him.
How many men are responsible for my father's death?
Well, that worked out well. Usually I desync around in there.
I'm sorry, Maestro. I did all I could, but the assassin proved too strong.
Clearly. As the others would be here with you. To say nothing of the fact that Firenze remains in Medici hands.
It's Francesco's fault. His impatience made him reckless. I tried to be the voice of reason.
More like the voice of cowardice.
You're one to talk, Signor Barbarigo. And you sent us quality weapons instead of this garbage you Venetians call armament.
We put our faith in your family, and you repay us with inaction and incompetence? Then when asked to account for your failures, you make excuses and insult us? How do you expect me to respond?
I don't know.
It's all right. I do.
No. Please. Don't.
Please don't what?
We will talk about Signor Barbargio later in the game.
Fix this.
Dude, you're already dead.
Spare me.
No. What a mess. So sorry to have claimed your prize, assassin. Did you honestly think I wouldn't expect you to follow? That I didn't plan for it? We've been at this a lot longer than you. Kill him.
I know you're only doing as you're told. So if you release me, I will spare your lives. Ah! Listen! Ah! No!
Let's go. That helps if I hit the right, there we go. Put him down. You know what? This is my favorite thing to do, especially against these guys, is take their weapons and plunk. It's not until Brotherhood, though, that we can carry these heavy weapons on our own. I'll have them steal them from somebody else. Ooh, this is gonna suck for him.
Won't get away with this.
Come on, swing it at me again. Because you were my friend in the last one. Really? This is annoying. What? That was weird. Thank you. Goodbye.
Vai, amico. Libero da fardelli e paure. Requiescati in pace.
And that is the long-about way of doing sequence 5. Thank you. I've been Mr. Nose, and this has been Assassin's Creed 2. And I hope that you all have a great night.